Okay. I hope we are live. I think we are live. Can we check? We are live. Okay, so long time no see. I was busy with my exams. Welcome back to the channel, and I've decided some things which I want to share with you guys. That this channel will produce from now will only produce live sessions and long form videos. So I'm not completely stopping making short videos, but uh, uh, I will mostly focus on a live session and long form videos, and I'll try to make long form videos more often because recently I was not making them. And we have old subscribers. Fly high, so happy to see you. Good evening, Fly high. Okay. uh, have a lot of things to discuss. um, I won't discuss uh, the things that happened when I was not uh, not in the in the social media, or I was not making videos. But with things happened in last couple of days. Okay, so let's start then, because we have a lot to okay. um, Change the I won't see myself. Just a second. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, we will start with the Iran-US war. So, what is the current situation? In a nutshell, the current situation is that we are going to see US-Iran war 2.0, so-called Iran-US war 2.0, because this war never was never stopped. Let's start from the beginning. The ceasefire was announced. Then, while during the ceasefire, Israel was continuously striking Lebanon and giving the excuse that Lebanon was not included in this ceasefire. This is, I'm talking about the recent ceasefire. The earlier ceasefire, it had the same story as well, but the recent ceasefire was uh, also similar. Israel struck Lebanon, and in a retaliation, um, Iran was giving more and more pressure on the US side for the peace negotiations. Sorry for that. For the peace negotiations. And at a position when this negotiation was going on, suddenly pro-US Oman came into the spotlight, and Donald Trump gave some absurd warnings to Oman also. Now, Oman was never a pro-Iran country, but after, who will, if a country tomorrow tells that we will blow up India, even if it's a friendly country, will India accept it? No, right? So Oman didn't, and they started to negotiate, or started to support Iran. And the Iranian side was preparing a joint plan for Oman and Iran to control the Strait of Hormuz. And they didn't say that they will charge a tariff or tax on the for the ships in the Strait of Hormuz. But what they made it clear that they will control the Strait of Hormuz and charge a fee, a little fee, whatever it is, on the ships to pass through the, through the strait for their safety. Means for the safety that is Iran and Oman providing in the Strait of Hormuz. Obviously, the Gulf states are not going to accept that, and that is what happened. US then intervened, and Israel started striking Iran. Now, currently, Donald Trump is not happy with Benjamin Netanyahu because they started this. Even during the ceasefire, Israel was striking Lebanon, and suddenly, between all of that, they started striking Iran. And Iran retaliated as well. They fired ballistic missiles on Israel, which was mostly being intercepted by the Israeli air defense systems. But some missiles hit Israel, and after the retaliation of Iran, Donald Trump comes up and he says that the cards in his hands, not Israel's, and he also warned Israel to stop striking on Iran, and this will be good for peace negotiations. He clearly stated that the peace and the situation in the Middle East is his hand. And just like that, to prove him wrong, Israel, the couple of hours later, this statement of Donald Trump, Israel strikes the petrochemical and petroleum industrial areas of Iran. The visuals were horrific. It was a total destruction of Iranian petroleum industry, and Israel was showing its muscles to the Middle East. After that, Donald Trump called Benjamin Netanyahu, and it was a heated argument between the two world leaders. What kind of words were used from the side of Donald Trump? I don't have to say that, right? Because you know what kind of words he used. Starting from the F word and everything he used on Benjamin Netanyahu. But after that, everything was going normal. We thought that after this, Israel won't strike Iran, but the fate has other plans, and Iran allegedly struck an Apache helicopter of the US Army in the Gulf, near Oman, and it was struck down. The crew was safe, and there's a very interesting part how the crew was saved from the side of USA, that I will discuss later. Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you, Christian. How slow was what? How slow was what? Christian, can you comment, please? How slow was what? Yeah, and same to you. I hope you will have a good day too. Okay, let's come to the point. The Apache helicopter. It was crashed in the Gulf Stream, in the Gulf, and near Oman. And after this, US was not going to stop. They striked Iran, and now Trump is vowing that they will strike harder, strong strikes. And this was the first time when we saw during the ceasefire, both the sides were firing at each other, and no one was calling it a violation of the ceasefire. And the ceasefire was going on as well. And now the ceasefire is broken, I think. I hope so, unless they come up and say that the ceasefire is still going on. No, they are not going to tell that, because Donald Trump said that it is that the Iranian side was too late for the peace talks, and the strikes are going on. He vowed for a stronger strike in Iran, and things are going to get ugly. Now, about the crew. Yeah, is there any comment? Another comment? Uh, um, yeah, about that saving of the Apache crew. Yeah, the crew was saved by an unmanned water vehicle, an unmanned boat, and this was the first kind of its rescue mission. Means the boat which was being used by the U.S. Navy was remote controlled. You can say it was a water drone kind of thing, and it saved the Apache crew by its own. So this is the very technologically uh, interesting area of this war, which I can see because it fascinates me very much. Okay, uh, now what is the situation in Strait of Hormuz? So for India, the Strait of Hormuz is very much unsafe right now because three incidents till now. There are three incidents where the Iranian side striked. Not only the Iranian side, it could be the US side also. They striked three ships where there were Indian crew. So the crew of the ship was Indian, and these ships were being targeted in Strait of Hormuz. Mostly they were being targeted by the Iranian side, and also the US the US Army also they accepted that they striked some ships with missiles who were trying to break the blockade of US in the Strait of Hormuz. Okay. So this was it, and now coming to the Israel-US situation. After the who? Hi, hi, Antonina. Anyone else? Bang YTV. Hi, Bang YTV, and hi, Antonina. Okay. Okay. Now talking about the Israel-US situation. After the heated phone call, which I have just spoke about, I don't think that the situation between US and Israel is very much, uh, you know, they are not looking at each other as brothers. There are cracks in the US-Israel alignment, visible cracks, as JD Vance today said that US will take the side of its own people if there is a difference in interest between US and Israel. So so what? So what, Bang TV? Bang YTV. Yeah. Yeah. So US Israel were trying the after the heated argument, JD Vance after this statement of JD Vance, you can clearly state that there are visible cracks in the US Israel alignment. US is now thinking about why they came into the war, and let me quote the former CIA agent John Kiriakou. If you remember, he in his numerous interviews he said that every Israeli prime minister, not every every it is mostly Benjamin Netanyahu, but every Israeli prime minister from the 2000s to Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and afterwards, whenever they came to USA for a visit, for a state level visit, they came to USA and asked the US president of that time and till now, they asked the US president to strike Iran. Okay, so the speculations were, obviously it is almost clear that US came into this war because Israel dragged it. And now you can see that what is going on in the Gaza Strip, what is going on in the West Bank, what is going on in Lebanon. Lebanon is still in the news, but what is going on in Gaza Strip, what is going on in West Bank, no one is caring. Everyone is talking about Iran and Israel war, Iran and US war. So in this time, what is happening in Gaza? Gaza is being cleared out. The population of Gaza is being staying in its own land as refugees, and similar things are going to happen with West Bank. Okay, now coming to the point of Israel-US relations. Now I think US is Donald Trump and its administration is getting that without any preparation, without any second thought, they came into the war with Iran just on the call of based on the call of Israel. It was their biggest mistake, because Iran is not going to stop now. Iran has nothing to stop now. Iran has nothing to lose. US has destructed its future. Iran is now 50 to 60 years behind what was it before the war, and what is going inside that country is tremendous. I am getting goosebumps telling this. The country is united as hell. If a ground invasion happens in Iran, if US thinks that it is going to be a smooth butter walk inside Iran, it will be the biggest mistake. It will be the biggest it will be the biggest harm on the US Army's reputation. Iran is going to rip them up. The population of Iran is fired up. They are ready to take on everything. And what is the international international relations experts are saying? Within 3 to 4 years, Iran is going to be a nuclear power, unless there is a serious how should I put it, a serious amount of damages provided to Iran from the side of USA. Iran is not going to stop this war. It is not in their interest to stop this war without any monetary gains, without any monetary security, because they need that money. They need $300 to $400 billion to rebuild their country, what they lost in this war. So Iran is not going to stop. This war is not going to stop. And the 2.0, the current situation is not letting them to do that. Anything? Any comments? Okay. I spoke about Iran, US, and everything. Now let's talk about yes, let me see. It's not. Okay. Let's move on to the next topic. This was about Iran-US war. The war is going to go deep. Okay, now the situation in Pakistan. For the last 3 days, actually for the last couple of weeks, there was no disturbance in the the Pakistan-Afghanistan border on the Durand line. But for the last 2-3 days, Pakistan first of all striked Afghanistan, um, killing lots of people. And right now the UN mission in Afghanistan confirmed it. And this is not from the Afghanistan side, this is not from the Afghanistan Taliban claiming. This is the UN mission in Afghanistan claiming it. 13 children died due to the strikes by Pakistan inside Afghanistan. 13 children in a single strike. Okay, so this is what Pakistan doing in Afghanistan. Now, why suddenly a strike in Afghanistan? Because of POK. Yeah, there are other reasons. The Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan is there, the Balochistan region is there, but the main reason is POK. A large number of people in POK are protesting, heavily protesting. They are ready to rip up the administration in Islamabad and the military mines in Rawalpindi. They are ready to rip up them. Why are they protesting? Because there is no development in POK. The inflation is sky high, and currently this inflation is going to get higher because the Iran-US war has regained its speed. So this inflation is going to be higher, and the electricity prices. What went wrong in POK? POK had a tremendous potential. If this land was not illegally occupied by Pakistan, if it was merged into India during 1948-47, this place could be something else. This place could have been something very different. The tourism opportunities, the opportunities of hydro power plants is tremendous in this region. Still, Pakistan failed to give, to provide anything to the people of POK. It is just stripping up the resources from Balochistan, the military and administrative, the administrative and the military and administrative force of Pakistan. They are just stripping up Balochistan and POK and feeding the elite class in the Punjab province and Sindh province. Not even the Sindh province, the Punjab province, you can say. Okay, so this is the problem in POK right now. Heavy protests are going on. Currently a candle march is going on. Why? Because the Pakistani army is cracking down on the protesters, and recently they opened fire on unarmed protesters. How many people died? 17. The internet is being shut down. Social media apps are being banned, and nothing is coming out. Very little pictures, very little videos we are getting, and from that it seems horrific. A whole community is standing against the country, the administration, the military, and the military is using its muscles, showing its muscles, open firing on unarmed civilians who are peacefully protesting for their rights, for their development. And that is why, to divert the attention from their own people, to divert the attention of their own people from this chaos going on in Pakistan, POK. Pakistani army is striking Afghanistan, and they are deploying more troops near the border of India. Okay, so they might try to do something, some kind of misadventure near Durand line and near the line of control (LOC). The deployments are heavy, what we are getting from the sources, and things are not looking good in POK. And I hope you guys remember the words of our defense minister Rajnath Singh. I think it was 2-3 years ago when he said that we don't have to do anything to get POK back. The people of POK will themselves merge into India someday. So this is what we are seeing, but still there are faults from the side of India. We are very much unable to spread this to the international media. There should be some actions from the side of India. Do something. Impose more sanctions. Uh, you know, appoint appoint numerous numbers of journalists in the foreign media to spread these kind of news, which is true. What is doing Pakistan? Just think about it. Have you ever seen very few newspapers, the New York Times, the Washington Post? They don't do this. You don't see they publishing something like Pakistan is rattling towards its own citizens in POK, or a protest in POK for rights, for livelihood. These kind of thing is going on in POK, and India is unable to do anything. We should take, if not hard measures, take soft measures. Do things, use diplomacy, spread this news. What is happening? What happened to the Indian foreign policy? Where is the aggression? Okay. Uh, this is what happening in Pakistan. India did protest about the strikes in Afghanistan and the Shashkam Valley issue. The Shashkam Valley is a part of Gilgit-Baltistan, which is also an illegally occupied part of India by Pakistan. The Shashkam Valley was given to China from the side of by Pakistan illegally, through an illegal an illegal pact. So India condemned that 2-3 days ago. Okay, that is all. Nothing else. So this is what we are seeing right now. Okay, now come to the let's come to the defense point. Okay, any comments? Can you tell me the viewership? What is the viewership? Okay. Now let's come to India. A notum again is being issued. It's most probably for Astra 2. Some short news I am talking about. Okay. There are some speculations about a test of Agni 6, because 11,000 people were being relocated in Odisha. So it is also speculation. I'm not sure about it. The notum is there. It is official. A notum is there, and it is most probably for Astra 2. Again, all of this is speculations. Notum is true, but the speculation is that it is going to be a test of Astra 2. Okay, that is it. And anything else? The HAL situation. Yes, the Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, it is going through a tough time. A penalty could be imposed on it, and between that, HAL is going to file a suit against another small company, which which was to be which was uh, uh, what how should I put it, like, I don't want to talk about it, but still, as a responsible uh, person, I should give you this information. There are some people in this country who are ready to sell our motherland for money. You know, um HL gave a tender to a company for some components of the Tejas aircraft. Now, the company provided all the certificates uh, for the quality check of their components to HL, and later HL filed a suit against them, stating that these certificates which the company provided to HL, they are all fake, and the components which they are going to be provided for the Tejas, it is not going to perform uh, at the level of the expectation, or the according to the certificates they have provided. So they claim that these certificates are fake, and this company is, so this is still, now this is a suit only. Okay, now, the court will decide the what is the uh, actual situation, the facts, and give the judgment. But this is horrible. Already, the HAL is facing delays because of the General Electronics engine 404, and now the penalty issue, and now this. This I'm not thinking about the Tejas right now. I'm thinking about the AMCA. If these many these many obstacles comes to build a jet which is not even 4.5 generation, just think of the issues which we will have to deal with if we start to make AMCA. I'm an optimistic person, but at this point, the Indian Air Force need serious people to boost the morale of the country. Okay, so this is it. This is everything I had to for today, and um, we have things like the investment from Japan and everything else. We will discuss this another day. Okay. So for today, this is it. I hope you guys enjoy this live session. If you did, please like the video, share it with your family members, and subscribe the channel if you like it. And as this channel will produce live sessions and long form videos from now. And thank you, Shravana. Thank you for your heartfelt comments. This is it. I'm Ankan Das now, signing off. Jai Hind.